Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm just gonna run through my updated makeup routine. This is like a makeup routine that I literally just use every day, but I really just want to get in touch with my makeup. I really used to be that girl that just literally would do like a full beat foundation, the eyeliner, everything, but now this is my quick and easy go-to makeup routine. So I thought I would just share that with you guys today. So first things first, obviously I've done my skincare. Now, normally I don't even be wearing makeup like that. If you watched my previous video, my first YouTube video, my Dubai vlog, all I was saying was just talking about how I don't do makeup. And I really don't. I probably wear makeup like once a week, if that. So anyway, let's just stop the chit chat and just get into it. Like I said, I've just finished my skincare. So what I first do is I start with my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe all of the residue off my eyebrows. So my next step after wiping off all of that residue from my skincare is to go in with my lips, but my lips have already been preconditioned with the Summer Fridays lip balm, I think it's called. So I already have that on my lips, so now I can actually get straight into my makeup routine. And guys, if I show you, this is what holds my makeup. It's on its last legs. Like, this doesn't even, it's broken. But anyway, like I said, I've kind of just avoided all of this because I just really want to get, like, I just want to be that makeup girl. Like, what happened to her? I used to be her. So anyway, starting off strong with my go-to NYX the Brow Glue. This literally is just my lifesaver at this point. So now that I have wiped the residue off my face, I really should be pinning back my hair. So I'm just gonna pin that out of my face and then we can start. So again, going in with my NYX the Brow Glue, and you really just wanna get this all the way through your eyebrows. Like, make sure those hairs are literally coated in this product. And I feel like I'm actually quite fortunate to have thick bushy eyebrows. Like, I actually don't do anything to my eyebrows other than just wax them myself. I cannot trust anyone with my eyebrows. One time a friend convinced me to get them threaded. Never again. They were so thin. I said from that day I've literally just done them myself, and I think I will just continue to do them myself at this point. So anyway, you want to go through both of them, and then you kind of want to let them sit. So whilst one's sitting, you go back into the other, and you just literally want to brush all of those hairs up. I literally remember the other day saying to my friend, like, what happened to us? Like, we used to literally always be in our makeup bag, but now it's just everyday skincare, which obviously is good for the skin. You obviously, for my personal preference, just from like being in touch with my skin, I would say, like, the less you can wear makeup, the better for your skin, because my makeup, as soon as it touches my face, it just dries my skin out. So I always like to just kind of be free. Like, I actually kind of prefer me without makeup, but there's sometimes like I really want to just get that full beat like on lock, so that when like I've got like a dinner or like somewhere I'm going, I can just do that full beat with the eyeliner and like the gel line for the waterline. I want that, I need it. I'll get there eventually. I'll probably bring you guys along that journey also, trying out new makeup products and stuff. That sounds fun to me. So anyway, now that the hairs are all brushed up, I then like to take the edge and literally just outline following your natural brow shape and come down. For me, they look perfect. For me. Okay, brows are done. So then we leave those alone and we go straight in with the makeup, the face makeup. So then I like to take my Milk Hydro Boost Grip Primer, and I like to literally just put this everywhere. Again, this is also going to lock in your makeup. And you want to be heavy with this. You want to be heavy with this. And then I go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'm in the shade 6 Tan, and when I tell you, as you can see, this is on its last legs also. So thank you for that. Even the other day I went to buy one and I bought the wrong shade. And then I was speaking to my friend the other day and her birthday's coming up. So I was just like, I'm gonna give it to her because it's actually her shade. So a present, one of them. So yeah, we're just gonna apply the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Again, this is probably what I would have done back in the day when I was in my makeup bag, is I would have just used foundation. But I prefer this. But again, I do want to be that full B babe, and I will be. So that is applied, and then I take my brush. Then you just want to mix this in together. And you want to use like quite firmly on the brush, because you are using a brush as well. It will give you like that really good finish. If I'm bending down, it's because my back of my phone actually has a mirror on, but I should be using this. So we just want to literally blend that all into your face. Make sure you get every part of your face with this. Like, use this as your foundation. I feel like I'm hiding my face with this, so sorry if that is the case. Okay, we are blended out. You really don't want to be blending too much, because this will kind of come off your face when it's dried. So you kind of just want to move quickly also. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to go in with my contour concealer. Well, it's concealer, but I use it to contour and bronze my face. This is the Hourglass concealer in the shade Umber. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Just, yeah. I'm one of them girls, like, I don't get in touch with the names and stuff, which I really want to be. Like, I could have a pair of trainers and I wouldn't even know what make they are. I just like them. But yeah, anyway, the concealer, please. This makeup routine, I feel like it requires a low beat. Like, I don't use too much product. I think for me, for the naturalist look, less is more. And then you can always add to your makeup. So I'm gonna blend this out. Blend, blend, blend. And do you know what I love about this product is that it literally melts into your skin. Like, you'll see that it literally just fades away. You don't even have to do too much blending, which is always a winner. I love this concealer. Again, I have heard that this is probably not the best product out there, so that's why I really want to just have a little look around, try some products. But for now, I love her. Like, she's basically done, bronzed my face. And I'm just gonna go ahead with the other side. I'm not gonna lie, this side always ends up, like, this whole side of my face always ends up worse off. It's like kind of tapping motions, but not brushing. I'm kind of tapping it into my face. Don't forget this place. You need this. Okay, for me, that's blended out okay. So now I will go in with my concealer. And again, I really use minimal product. So if you're going to use minimal product, then you won't have to blend as much. Obviously, you still want to be blending, but you really won't have to blend as much. Going in here for like, oh, the multitask when you have to film makeup routines. I swear, I really salute everyone that creates makeup routines, because what the hell is going on? Anyway, again, minimum products. I'm just going to do a little dot here. As you can see, I've done a little bit of reverse contour. I've done my chin, and then from my chin, I'll show you, I blend it onto my top lip. Then I just kind of work from bottom to up the face. And when you're blending, you kind of want to lightly tap. So you literally just want to tap, tap, tap away. And again, from here, from the Access product, go to the top lip and blend that out. And just keep tapping. This bit is probably going to be the longest bit of your makeup routine, because you do want to get that flawless blend. So you do want to keep blending, especially this shade, like this type of concealer. Go back in with your bronzed brush and go around that to always blend it in. My number one tip also is that if you're blending out concealer, always reblend back in the bronzed if that makes sense. Like the bronzing product, always go back in after, and it kind of all like melts together. You kind of just want to keep switching between the two. But again, I'm tapping and not brushing. As we get to the top, you want to just literally lightly tap and blend that up. It's like an up and down motion and then out. And you see how like that small bit of product has literally just gone a long way? And it will just give you that seamless airbrushed finish. Go back in with the bronzing brush and blend out those edges. And then go back in again with your concealer brush and blend that back through. And then one last time with this one, just to give that seamless finish to the forehead. Now, going back into my reverse contour, and I'm lightly tapping up and down. I think I even used a bit too much here, and then I like to bring it up because I have like chubby cheeks. I feel like this just works for me. I wouldn't know what I'm talking about right about now. This is just what I do. Going back in with the bronzed and tapping that in. Sometimes you want to do a little circle motion just to make sure that's fully blended, and voila. That side is done. We're going to go back into the other side. Nearly used the wrong brush. And we're tapping. Okay, that's going to irritate me. Again, going back into this reverse contour, I'm lightly tapping. Blending up and down and around. It's like my favourite thing to do in my makeup routine is up, down, around, in, out, up, down. And as you can see, this holds a lot of excess product, so that's why you kind of keep wanting to go back in and out with the brushes and switching those over, because this concealer will hold a lot of product. Okay, so now we're going to move into the under eyes, and this is what is the most scary thing. Now, as you can see, I didn't touch my under eyes until last, because you kind of do want to let that sit just for a little bit. And then again, you want to go in. Now, I actually do have a kind of like a technique. I don't know if it works. Maybe I'm being a weirdo. Not a weirdo, but I don't know. Like, I just have this technique where I just literally, I start tapping. And then I go straight up to that inner corner. And then I tap there for a bit. And then I gradually start bringing that down, back up, down, back up. Come slightly out, go back in. Just lightly tap. And then just gradually bring it out. Go back down to bring it down to your face. Go back to that inner corner, stay there for a little bit. Bring it round. And you kind of just want to keep doing that until you gradually blend it out. I feel like this bit does take a lot of concentration because you want that flawless finish. And like I said, flawless finish requires a lot of tapping. Anyway, so then we're going back in with that concealer and we're going to blush. We're going to blend out those edges of that concealer where we just put that with our bronzing brush, and going straight back in and doing literally the same thing. And you see how again it kind of just melts and everything just kind of falls into place when you like take your time with the tapping motion, I'd say, along the nose. Bringing that out. And then going back in with the brush and blending that back in together. Now, I never used to be the girl that done over my eyes, but simply for the fact of how bright and my skin is like lighter than it was, I'm gonna do it just because you can clearly see the difference. But I'm gonna do lightly because I don't want white eyelids. For me, this is okay. This is kind of how we want to leave that, because once you add your powder, again blending back in that bronzed, get in your hairline also. Okay, gonna move on to the other eye before it starts to get really warm and then it will be like dried up. We're gonna go back in and literally do exactly the same thing. Back into the inner corner, come down, go out a little bit, go up, down, come out a little bit, go up, down, go all the way out. It's like a whole workout with it. I feel like I'm at Pilates. And there we go. I'm kind of happy with that. Now, with the amount of concealer that I had, I would normally go back in with just like a little another dot and blend that back through again. But I feel like I have enough concealer on my face right now. For me, I'm not too worried about eye bags because I do feel like when you bake or like use your powder, it will just all come together. For the powder, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Pound Cake Loose Baking Setting Powder. This is my travel size one. And again, you wanna grab some on your powdered, what is this called? Powder puff. It's a powder puff, right? Anyway, you want to dab some excess off. Again, minimal. Everything is minimal product. You can always add, but you can't take away. Unless you start your whole face again. I've got an itch, which is really bad. You want to put some on the end of your hand, the back of your hand. And I always start with my under eye, just to get those set in place. And again, we're not baking. Well, I'm not baking. I'm literally just going in and tapping. Basically how we blended out the concealer, but now we're going to do that with the powder, if that makes sense. Grab some more, tap the excess and go straight in. Take your time also, exactly how you blended that concealer, you want to basically do this with the sugar powder puff or the powder puff that you have. Now we can start at the bottom, again the same motion on the chin, and we're going to just blend that in and set that in place without baking. Go in where we reverse contour, and this is where I would bake, lightly bake here. And I don't tap the excess off either, I literally just go straight in under there and bring it up and down. Exactly the same process, but just with the powder. Now we can focus on the nose, and I literally just go all around my nose. I really don't be doing too much with my nose. I kind of reverse contour my nose and I leave the flawless filter like so. As you can see, obviously I put a little dot here, so I've blended that up, and then I've gone in my under eye and I've gone like down here with that with the brush, and then I leave it and then just set that, so it's still kind of got that bronze look from my flawless filter. I hope that makes sense. And you kind of just want to do this everywhere where you put your concealer, is just lightly tap that in, tap that product in to set your makeup in place. I'm kind of happy with that. I don't want to do too much. Again, you can always add some more at the end if you feel like you need it, but for me, this is okay. Now to bronze, is that what you'd call it? Bronzer, yes, Timur's bronzer. I used the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Bajan Gyal. Help. Anyway, I don't know if I'm saying it right again, but this is the bronzer and this is the name of her. Basically 05. And we're gonna go back in exactly how we've just done the powder. Tap the excess off, And I now like to start at the top of my head, and I'm kind of dragging that down, tapping it, dragging it, tapping that in and following. We've kind of made like a C, if that makes sense, like doom, doom. Okay, now whilst we're still baking, I'm gonna go in with my favorite blush of all time. Again, I've been using all of this for the past 2 years. I haven't added or taken away, and maybe not 2 years, that's so dramatic. Maybe like the last year, because I remember I bought the Hourglass concealers not that long ago. But yeah, I'm gonna use the other side of this Hourglass brush. Start at the side here and just go around. You don't want this to be too harsh, but again, you can obviously just flip the brush and go back around and blend that in together. With the access, I'm not going to go back in now. I'm going to use the access on the blush brush and go back in and lightly dust where you want your blush on your cheeks. Like I said, just you're literally using the access and tapping it again, brushing it on and going up and around. Just keep going up and down and around. I feel like this side has so much bronzer on, but it's okay. At the end, it will all come together. As you can see, that one little brush on the blush goes a very long way. So I'm never gonna double tap on my blush brush with the product because it goes a long way. Even now I should stop. And like I said, we can add when we want to. Now I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna brush away the reverse contour that we've done. And again, we're kind of blending that back in with the products that are on there before. Just lightly kind of dust all around your face at this point. And you really want to get in there just to really like blend that in to the other products that are on your face. Okay, now, please don't judge me. I can't deal with messy products that leave your just makeup thing, bag, whatever you hold your makeup in, messy. And this thing, if you know, is the Charlotte Tilbury High Blush, the Beauty Light Wand. This will always leak. This is disgusting. But I can't just keep finding things to put it in. So it has to just stay in there. And it's okay. But look at that. Like, imagine that being all around up in there that I have to clean, like, no. I'm literally just gonna do a dot here. Oh, this is in the shade Pinkgasm. Oh, that was a bit much. I probably won't do actually. Okay. Back into the messy little thing it goes, and we just put it straight back in the bag. Now with your finger, you wanna go in and blend this out again with the tapping motion. And you start from basically exactly how you've done your concealer. You want to start with this, so start from up and then to the sides. Change the fingers if, like, I just took a lot of access off there. So change your finger if you feel like there was too much access on there. And for me, there was a lot of product on my nose there, so I just took some off. Going in with all my fingers at this point. And lightly tap and spread the product around your face, and then you just blend it out again with the tapping motions. That was probably a bit too much, so I'm going to go back in with another finger and blend that all the way out. Again, keep tapping to blend it. I think I messed up here, but just blend it through, see it through. With this product, it's not like it's gonna cause a major, only if people come up close and personal, which is fine. It's not a bad thing that I've messed that up. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really that noticeable. Going back in with my powder puff and blending that back through to really open up my eyes and my under eye. And I'll do the same this side. Okay. Always check from all the different angles, because people will see from all different angles. So you want to just take your mirror and really analyze, because here's the point: before you put your setting spray, if there's any changes that you need to make, now is the time to change them and make those rearrangements. For me, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm going to be out for about 2 hours, so it's okay. Now we want to set the face. And if anyone has this, the one size until dawn. Anyway, the one size setting spray, oh my god, it's pure chemicals in a can. It is pure chemicals, but it does the job. And obviously, I'm sure that it wouldn't be sold if it was bad for you, but this chokes me out every single time. And now is obviously when we would set the face. Take a deep breath. Ooh, not too much. One thing I love about that spray is that it doesn't actually leave your face wet. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. This is just what works for me, and I don't lather it on. I just do a quick little spray, and my face feels like you can feel it on your face. It feels like it's gonna stay. Getting rid of these concealer lips. Awful. This is where my lips start to go dry. Disgusting. I don't think I want to use like mascara today, but I feel like I have to because I don't know. I just feel like it does make a difference. So I'm gonna do a light bit of mascara. Like literally that much. Drag it through a couple times. That's okay. Okay, that's done. Now we can move on to my favorite bit. And I actually did buy a new lip gloss the other day. Well, it's the same one, but I was running so low. This was my NYX Butter Gloss in Sugar High. I was scraping the sides, like I definitely needed a new one. So luckily I've got a new one. So this is my ultimate lip routine. That's what I was saying in my last YouTube video, like repeating myself. But it's Charlotte Tilbury in Foxy Brown lip liner. And then I go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in Sugar High. And then I go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. So, obviously, you're going to outline your lips. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Oh God. Okay. Kind of blend that out with your top and bottom lips. Okay. Now we've obviously done our lip liner in the Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown lip liner. I'm gonna go in with the Butter Gloss Sugar High. I've said that before, but anyway. This is what we do. My lips are literally not in their best condition. Oh, don't you just love a fresh gloss? Like, what? That is literally so therapeutic. She's done on her own, but this is what's really gonna pull it out of the bag. Again, I'm running low on this, but they don't sell it here. I tried to get one. They don't sell this one here, so I need to pick one up when I'm in the UK. Wow. Look at her. She is stunning. I love this lip combo so much. It just adds that little pop of girly into like the nudes. I love her. Okay guys, that is a wrap for my everyday makeup routine. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love doing my makeup. I just don't have every day to be doing my makeup, but here she is. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any products you'd want me to try. If you have any recommendations of products, I'd be really grateful. Because like I said, I'm really getting in touch with my makeup this year. But for an everyday makeup, I think this is okay. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.